Welcome to the Awesome. I'm Big Roy, and this is Marvel Strike Force. Days 21 and 22 of my Dark Dimension 3 run, and we are blazing through Node 4, at least compared to the ridiculousness that was Node 3. So now we're dealing with our second set of two strifes, so we're going to break up the teams a little differently. We're just going to go in with Fury and Trooper first. And the reason we want to do that is because for some reason only one strife is dropping down. So we're going to go in and make him use his taunt up so the other strife isn't there to get that energy feed from him. So we're going to be breaking up that chain, which will be very nice. And we'll get a little extra damage on them, or on him rather, because they are faster than everyone else. But then they're going to die horribly very quickly. But the important thing is we have strife getting rid of that taunt and the deflect, so we'll actually be able to do more damage to him than just from the Dark Phoenix special. Because you ain't chewing through that 245k barrier with your regular attacks. It'd just be like a big waste of using your attacks on him otherwise. Alright, so then we're going in with Ultron and Phoenix. She's going to go ahead and do her basic on him, because when she dies and does her special, it's going to wipe everyone else out, except for Magneto. Alright, so we got the RNG we needed to have the attacks come down correctly. There's the other strife. And then we got rid of some of the other guys because he's getting that speed bar on spawn from every mutant villain, so you want to try to take as many of those out too, so they're not going quickly. Alright, so we're down to two strifes and one Magneto. We want to try to focus down this one strife, because otherwise they're going to keep doing that taunt and pass tube energy to each other back and forth, and they'll be doing that and then doing the ability block thing. And it works out beautifully with all the dropping down, so we get the ult off just taking her in with Ultron. So that could not have gone any better. That was beautiful timing, so we're definitely keeping that one. And we get Mordo to waste that, which is good. You don't want that hitting your whole team. And then Killmonger just obliterates her. Alright, but we set ourselves up very well. Got rid of the rest of that, most of the rest of that wave. And then we have the one strife that is relatively low. Alright, we're going to go back in with Phoenix, Loki, and Ultron. Loki's pretty much there just to get some energy, one or two if you can, so he can get closer to mind controlling again. And with how the speed bars work out with the strifes, thankfully they come down staggered, so we get one hit off, and then he uses his one ability to take her out. She goes dark, and then the other strife is going to taunt, and then she'll be able to do her special. So it worked out great. Magneto does not get a turn. He's gone. So it worked out very well. And we're not going to accomplish much more on that strife. But we are getting energy on Loki so he can get that mind control again. And we're getting that strife down with the Dark Phoenix special. That's pretty much the best we could hope for. I think I gambled. Yes, I did roll the dice, see if I could get her ult off. It did not happen though. Yeah, that's what it was. It's like Hawkeye used his ult, and that killed everything, and I did not quit out fast enough. I should have just closed the game. I didn't think it was going to do that. So we had to save that attack. That was not the best attack by any measure, but we had to keep it. So good damage so far, 2.66 million, even with the botched attack, 2.54 before that, and the 111,000. But we still had quite a few characters to use. Went ahead and rezzed Phoenix again for 100 cores. So some days spend a little more, spend up to like 150 to 200. But it's all about setting up your attacks. And you'll see that much more in the later nodes where you can set up very good attacks with your whole team, which will be much better than just trying to take in your whole team without a setup, and then you just won't really accomplish much. Alright, so still working on these two strifes. Now we got Sinister, Thanos, and Phoenix. We had to play around with this, get the RNG right. Once again, we don't want more than 3, because then the adjacent attacks are going to tear us apart. from those 2 strifes. Now, I thought about it on here. I decided to go ahead and clone Strife again, since he can taunt and then pass the 2 energy back to Sinister. So clone will be back up very soon, especially since we get that 3 energy on spawn on Sinister. So he taunts, passes the energy. We're gonna get the Dark Phoenix special off. And hopefully if they smash that clone and Thanos enough, we might be able to pull off an ultimate, which is always the ultimate goal. Now, sometimes you can get good runs, but most of the time, yeah. Yep, there we go. So that worked out perfectly. Got the ultimate off. Boom. And that 1 strife is almost down. And it'll be a whole lot easier after that. 1 strife is much easier to deal with than 2 strifes. Now, I could do his heal and give offense up to her, but everything's going to die really quickly, so that would have been a waste. Make sure we get that strife down. We'll take that. A very good attack. Accomplished our goal of taking out the 1 strife and even got a Dark Phoenix ult off. So if you can do that with 3 characters, you're doing very well. So 3.31 million on that attack. So very good day, damage-wise, and accomplishing our goal of taking out the strife. Alright, so then day 22, we're going to come back in with Phoenix, Fury, and Ultron to start. Going to go after that strife, of course. We need to get Ultron some energy, so hopefully he can get a turn or 2 off here. And old reliable Dark Phoenix special gets them all very low. I was like, should I keep that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that. Especially since Hawkeye wasted his ult there. So we'll take that. Set up very well for the next attack. So 1.98 million on that. Now we're going in with the full team finally. Since everything is so low, we're going to save that mind control for something bigger that has a lot more health. Down goes Mordo. Here's the next wave. We're going to once again clone Strife, get that energy pass, and then have him take a hit or 2. And also nice it gave her the taunt too, so she can go dark quickly. So we do the special, finish off that Strife and the Kingpin. We're going to save the bots because Magneto's coming. Alright, now we can use that mind control on the Strife. We do not let go of the Strife. Alright, I'm just going to do the basic, because Magneto's ult will of course kill Fury's summon, so we're going to wait, and that would have killed them too. So he wasted that, but we do get the Dark Phoenix ult off, so once again, another successful attack. So we just save the bots for another attempt, because otherwise it'd just been wasted, and you'd be waiting forever for them to come back. So really got to pick your spots when you're on a node like this, with all the AoE and the adjacent hits and chain. So we go back in with just Thanos, Trooper, and Phoenix. Try to get some more damage on it. Getting close to finishing off Node 4. He hits Thanos. He hits Phoenix. And an instant special. That's what we want. Boosh. And we're going to lose Phoenix. But that's okay. She got the special off. It's still good. You're not going to get the ultimate off every time. No matter what you do. Especially when there's a Killmonger with his machine gun. So Still good attack. Got the special off. Got the 20% health off everything. Set ourselves up very well for the next day. So 2.87 on the last one. 4.12 million on the one before it. So very good 2 days. Node 4 is almost done. Much less painful and punishing than Node 3. We are going to end up with more attacks, but we're splitting up our teams more, and that's why. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay tuned and stay awesome.